Let's get into a panel conversation now with Bronwyn Bishop, Gary Hardgrave and with Keith Pitt. Lots to talk about with them this evening, including just very briefly here, where we talk about this all the time. When it rains too much, where the hell are the dams?
Yeah.
This has become something that is your sort of issue du jour, Gary. It has been for 10 years, Liberal, Labor, state, federal governments, yet nothing ever changes, particularly right now. Warragamba Dam is already peaking where it was last year. Part of the problems for Hawkesbury are because the water ends up basically as Sydney Harbour's worth, spills over in any one day. Yet for 10 years, that could have been an improved and bigger dam, but it's never happened.
Yeah, Paul, and all off the back of somebody says, oh, we don't want the dam to lift up. There's some UNESCO treaty. There's somebody in the East River, New York, decides what the water level should be in Sydney. It's just bleeding ridiculous. And then when you look at everything to the west of the Great Dividing Range, people laugh at the fact that Dr. John Bradfield, the bloke who designed the Sydney Harbour Bridge, he designed the Story Bridge, you know, this great engineer from Sandgate here in Brisbane came up with a lot of ideas. He floated the idea of actually damming some of the northern rivers and sending some of that water south. Now, how that works and what it would do in a 2022 example, you know, surely after an announced plan in 1938, I mean, Paul, this is just a nonsense that we're still talking about this. This country is a just add water country. We have droughts, we have flooding rains, and we've done nothing to mitigate it. And every time we do now, the Greenies use that dreadful environmental act that the federal government have got, which brings all of the requirements of an international treaty into play. They find some bum-breathing sort of frog or something that apparently is going to be thwarted by the idea of there being more water in dams. We can't feed enough people. In fact, Paul, we could quadruple the amount of people in the world that we feed right now. We could also have reliable water for all of the various ways that we could generate electricity, including nuclear and more coal-fired power. We just aren't investing in ourselves, investing in our country. We're too busy trying to keep the nuclear-powered woke elite of Europe and the East River, New York, happy. And it's just got to stop. Just got to stop.